I wish I'd stop smiling. My family wish I'd stop wildin'. I'm still on the east side smoking with my OG. 'Cause they the only one.
Good, you sound beautiful. Let me see your background here.
Right.
You go to a spa, this car. This is. He's in great condition.
Oh, baby, come on.
Drives away and is arrested down the street. Now it's his turn to be questioned. 36-year-old Shaka Khan was invited over by a decoy posing as a young teen he met in a chat room. He brought beer and condoms, just like the decoy asked.
She goes that, my mom is gone and I'm 13 and we can get naked and we can do this. You know, she made it sound like, wow, this would be the greatest thing, you know? At first it was like, oh yeah, this is cool.
What else did you two talk?
Who's Scott? And yeah, it's Saturday, you know. Man, it feels like it's been a minute, you know. I got my coffee pot, you know. I got my ass up and I went to 7-Eleven. But no, let's get right into it. Christopher Urban, you know, he's jittery, he's jazzed up. So let's dive right into it. I'm not wasting any time. Shout out to everyone. Luann, where have you been? And let's go. Conscious diapers.
What's that?
DA. Sheriff's Office.
Alright.
The way watered down Predator. Watered? I watered down. Okay. Ooh.
I wash my hands.
Yeah, he's and he's that guy, you know. He's that guy with the DEA hat and the weed shirt, like, bro, like, and you don't even smoke weed, bro. You're fucking shooting up meth and speed, like, oh man, like, speed, sir, no. No, jeez, man, like, this is quite a marvel. You know, he should be proud of himself, honestly, because when I look up meth heads, he's the first one there, you know? So he is a poster child for meth heads. Let's continue.
What's that? Alright.
Alright.
I'm
gonna wash my ass, right?
my hands, right?
The Riverside
Alright.
investigation was scheduled to last 3 days. By the second day, we had 35 men visit our...
Yeah, 35 men. Walk in. Ask me if I was the father of the child. And I responded, why don't you have a seat?
our house, including this guy.
Including this guy.
Shows up to meet a girl half his age.
Shows up to meet a girl half his age. I don't think Chris ever drank coffee in his life. It's fair. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but he is on some antidepressants or something. Fuck that. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Like, could you imagine holding a conversation with this fucking guy? It'd be like, it'd be a lecture.
He comes in and
he's jittery. He's jazzed up.
He's jazzed up, and he goes to wash his hands.
Excuse me, sir.
He comes in and he's jittery. He's jazzed up, and he goes to wash his hands. Well, I'm watching from the next room, and you know I don't like every approach.
And well, you know, I don't like every approach to be the same, so I, you know, ask him if, you know, I can whip out my cock.
To be the same. Paper towels right over here. So I grab a paper towel. He sees me.
Boy, how high do you have to be? Like, yo, like, it's like, I get easily startled. Let's say that, like, if we're in the house and, you know, I didn't expect somebody to be fucking, you know, I guess on the other side of the door or some shit, or fucking coming out my room or entering the fucking house, and I see something like, what the fuck, like. But this guy is way gone. Like, he's so high, he's just like, oh, fucking house comes with fucking people, what, butlers dressed up and shit, handing you paper towels. I'm about to ram these guts.
And I hand it to him, and at first he just thinks, oh, gee, thanks. And then there's this, you know.
Then he's like, fuck, wait. Nobody valet parked my car. Wait, what the fuck are you doing?
This is going to be a problem. You have a seat right over on the.
Ew. Then he tried to prolong, like, okay, so he oh shit, I'm actually turning this shit down. Alright, so he did not process that Chris pretty much fucking startled him. Like, that shit evaporated. Like, it didn't dawn on him until, like, after the third, like, after his hands were dry. After that, he started over drying his hands.
Be a problem. You have a seat right over on.
Like, see, he playing around in the sink and shit. Like, nah, bro, it's time to turn around and get grilled. What the fuck is this? The fuck is this? What is that? I know what this is. The fucking, what is that? It's so random. Like a big ass Flanagan cup. Like, what the fuck?
There's this, you know, he figures out that this is going to be a problem.
Figures out that, well, this is going to be a problem.
You have a seat right over on the stool there, please.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, meth, right? Methamphetamine, right? That is pretty much the illegal version of Adderall, pretty much, right? Yeah. I don't know what component they take out of it to make it Adderall, or what component they put in it to make it meth, but yo, like, I take Adderall and I hit the coffee pot. Like, what the fuck? Like, I could not imagine, like, this guy, just fucking operating. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, I'm so dirty, like, bro, like, are you about to, like, go into surgery or some shit? Are you about to perform, like, are you about to dissect a human being or some shit? Like, alright, don't touch me, I'm sterile, type shit.
Oh, who are you?
Chris.
Ew!
Chris.
Yeah, I'm Chris. Let me just pick my fucking fingernails. Yeah.
And who did you come to see, Chris?
So, alright, okay, I'm, okay, so, we're all human, I'm human, at least, so, these things, they do happen, but, you know, like, you know, why, drying your hands with a paper towel, that's normal, okay, blah, 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 but the way he surgically scrubbed his skin like he was about to go into, you know, surgery, and then he wipes his mouth with it, like, bro, you might as well wipe your ass and, like, eat the toilet paper, what the fuck? And then people wonder why they have, like, stuff around their mouth, or a cold sore, or a bump around their mouth, like, bro, like, look at what you do.
And who did you come to see, Chris?
Ugh. Chris, Oh, another thing. With this, right? So, I think after this sting, excuse me. This is when they started having Chris. Which one, right? No, our Chris. Wear a bulletproof vest. And we all know why, because he pulls out that thing and it's way watered down. Oh shit.
What's her name?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you caught me off guard.
He's
Jittery, jazzed up.
He looks like he's
Some type of a drug.
on some kind
And later we found out he was on elephant trunks.
of a drug. And in fact, later, police found methamphetamines in his car.
You came to see.
Damn, man, that must be a hell of a drug. Methamphetamines, like, got Chris saying the shit absolutely proper. Like, not phetamines or phetamines. Like, that sounds like a scary ass drug. Like, you know, growing up, I'm pretty sure everyone had the, you know, the whatever fucking, I don't want to say, mascot or some shit like that, you know, trying to steer you the right way when you're in school, like, I don't know, Slappy the tiger, don't smoke, or Slappy I bite you, or some shit like that. I don't know, some shit, I don't know. We had, like, I don't know, for me, it was like DARE, like, but it was an acronym. I forgot what the fuck it meant, but obviously I didn't listen to that shit. I'm all fucking...
Kelly.
Yeah.
And
Kelly. Kelly's way too young for me. Way too young. Way.
how old is Kelly?
Kelly's way too young for me.
Way too young for you.
Yeah.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why is she too young, Chris? Huh? You have no photo. You know, straight to it. This is what... Still got that chest coat hanging on to me. Excuse me. This is, wow, a lot of faces in this shit. Could you imagine, like, nowadays, like, this shit would be filled with emojis, like, oh man, all this useless chatter, man. And he dives right into it. No hello or hey, which I think is normal. If you're gonna talk to somebody, hey, how you doing, like, or what's up, or hey, what's up. He sends a 3-pack. You know, he you know, went to Costco's and Sam's, you know, and he brought the bundle pack, you know, 3 messages for one, you know. 909 Mel 26 here. How are ya? Not hey, how are ya? How are ya? ASL. And I'm pretty sure she had a fucking baby photo, like, but 13, and right there, it should have been stopped right there. No reply. And but 6-pack SoCal. 6-pack. You would have a 6-pack. You fucking doing meth and not eating, man. That shit, man. He gets right to it, man. This is what perverted justice would call a conscience type person. You're making me horny. LOL. That bad? No. Quinn, you down. I'ma Quinn you down. Wanna get naked with me, huh? If you do, are you serious? I do if you do. Be right back. I do. What the fuck? Like, alright, so this is their game with 13-year-olds, right? Could you imagine what the fuck they talk about with people their age? Like, they must be... Honestly, it boils down to them like the mental, like something like oh shit, I forgot about this page. Let me X out this page. Fuck. But yeah, man. Like what the fuck? Like no excuse, man. 26. This man's already doing fucking meth. Like how do you graduate high school in less than 10 years? You're on meth.
Then why did you come here, Chris?
I came here to tell her that, actually.
That you're on meth.
To tell her that she was with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then why did you come here, Chris?
I came here to tell her that, actually.
To tell her that she was with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amphetamines in his car.
No, fuck that. I want to see the whole thing. I like that. I like when Chris is all... He's jittery. He's jazzed up.
What's her name?
What's her name?
What's her name?
Oh,
I'm sorry, sir.
Caught me off guard.
He's, shaky. He looks like he's on some kind of a drug. In fact, later, police found methamphetamines in his car.
Where's
you came
my
to see
kind of a drug?
Kelly?
Yeah.
And how old is Kelly?
Kelly's way too young.
Way too young for me.
Way too young for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then why did you come here, Chris?
I came here to tell her that, actually.
To tell her that she was
Yeah,
with you.
to tell her that actually. Like, I'm pretty sure these hands were way watered down from nervousness. Like, did he break his fucking arm? What the fuck is this? Or maybe I'm tripping. That shit looked like it was like, whoop. But the shirt is, this shit's 2000s. Like, shirt's big, but it's not that big, which I appreciate.
Then why did you come here, Chris?
I came here to tell her that, actually.
To tell her that she was with you.
Actually, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I swear on my life.
So you drove all the
Actually, I did. Yeah, I swear on my life. Dead.
way from where?
I drove from Rancho because I was tempted at first, and then
I drove from, Orlando, Florida, because I was tempted at first. I had my dick in my mouth and, also my hand. And it's just something that clicked, and I felt like, let me reassure you that all I was going to do was come over here to tell her that she's just too young for me. And honestly, I feel as if this gesture is only correct, only correct to come over after a sexually explicit chat and let's see, come over to a hormonal prepubescent. I know I fucked that word up. Child's house. And you expect me to believe that?
yeah. And then I was thinking on the way down here, I was like, you know what?
I was thinking on the way down here, I had my, my dick in the back seat, and I wasn't gonna do nothing.
I can't really do this. I don't feel right in my conscience. Like, I'm a conscience type person.
Yeah, I could tell you're a conscious type person by.
I can tell you're a conscience type person. Look how thick those eyebrows are. Jeez, man, those shits are like, if you, everyone has like a Switch nowadays and shit, but like if you had like let's see, like a Nintendo Wii, there we go. Like when they make the fucking characters and shit, like, yo, you can, like, eyebrows really be that big. Like, I'm like, where the fuck do they get this idea of eyebrows being that big? And I'm just like, there you go. What the fuck is this? This is like a goddamn, this is like 2 fingers. Like, how big his goddamn eyebrows are. Like, what the fuck?
It's like, I'm a conscience type person.
Yeah, I could tell.
Definitely a conscious type
you're
person.
a conscious type person by
I'm
your
very,
by
very,
your
very
chat.
conscious.
Very, very high type person.
Yeah, like, and then I was gonna come here and tell her, I don't want to do it.
I mean, people think, okay, so, all right, so we all make fun of people for doing what they do, right? Obviously, we're making fun of these people for being pedophiles, right? But I really, I'm being honest, like, meth, I don't do, but I'm not gonna sit up here like I'm a saint. Like, I smoke, like, every day, bro. Like, well, I need to slow down, but, Yeah, I'm about to smoke now, but it's just I don't like when it's all right. So okay, I got my thoughts together. When it's weed, right, and a predator brings weed, right, it's not that big of a deal, right? It's not, right? Okay. But when a predator is on a substance that is classified as a harder drug than cannabis itself, they paint that person in the worst light. Like Joseph Maverick, Maverick. I forgot his fucking name, but the cokehead. I don't like that the predators use the drugs to, like, as an excuse. Like, that's not an excuse. He's talking. Joseph T totally wrong was talking. I mean, he was talking a bit fast, but I mean, I can't say, like, I'm just saying, like, just because you do drugs doesn't mean you're a bad person. Doesn't mean you're a stupid person. You'll be surprised. Steve Jobs fucking what, put together the fucking pretty much Apple on LSD. Like come on, like, what the fuck? So it's really just how it's painted, but in the situations you get into also, but like, yeah, like, come on, like, but this man's doing meth and he has a meth pipe on him. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Do anything. I didn't bring any condoms in.
You did not?
No, you know, so.
I mean, you can take them out of your pocket now. I know from the chat that the decoy had asked him to bring condoms.
I know from the chat that the decoy asks him to bring condoms, and he sort of reaches into his pocket and
he reaches into his pocket.
I brought this, but this is really watered down. You can even test it.
damn, that's what I'm talking about. That's when, after this, bulletproof vest for Chris.
That's way watered down.
Way watered down.
Way watered down.
I brought this, but this is really watered down. You can even test it. That's way watered down.
Way watered down.
And he puts it down a little and in the middle. In the middle. Not too hard, not too light, but he could have put it down a little lighter. Watered down liquor. Okay. So this is an example of what this motherfucker brought, pretty much. I want to say the ethanol levels were at least at who knows, you know. He said it's watered down. It's watered down. But that doesn't defeat the purpose of, I mean, it doesn't take or negate the consumption of ethanol, which is the component that gets you drunk. So it's way watered down, and it's always a thin line between some shit. Like, I gave her some alcohol, but it's way watered down. Like, but you're not supposed to be giving her alcohol anyway, or even dick. But that's what you want to do, right? But you're on the way. You were just like, this guy fucking beating your meat in the fucking driver's seat to every red light. Fucking. And he has a car. So, I mean, he has a car. So, I mean, meth heads have to get around somehow. So.
What is that?
It's a 151, but I put
It's a 151, but
and I put a bunch of water in it. So.
You did.
Oh man, he's starting to fucking. All right. So everyone could understand it. I was gonna say he's starting to like gook. That's just a term, a phrase in Miami, or pretty much like he's about to like start geeking out. Pretty much like when the drugs start doing you instead of you doing the drugs. Or when you're just noticeable on drugs, pretty much. And yeah, he, like, I don't know if he hit the meth pot before he walked in, but whatever he did, I don't know how meth works. I don't know if you hit it and then it activates in a couple hours. I don't know, but he displays what everyone views him as or perceives him as.
Yeah, dude.
And that
Yeah,
was why,
dude.
why'd you do that?
Because I didn't want to. I wanted to leave it.
Like, that's not even enough for you, man. And I don't even drink. I look at this. It's way watered down.
Down. You can even test it.
Luckily, it was a fucking 26-year-old meth head.
That's way watered down.
And instead of I don't know. I mean, anybody could have a gun. Luckily, the shit wasn't a gun. Like, because it could have been anything. Do you see how big this fucking bottle is? This is like somebody's forearm in your pocket. Like, what the fuck?
Way watered down.
What is that?
Way watered
But
down.
I put it was this much left, and I put
It was this much left.
a bunch of water in it. So.
You did.
Yeah, dude.
And that was
He
why,
did.
why'd
His
you do
hat
that?
slipping off and
Because I
shit.
didn't want to. I wanted to leave it here when I.
What the fuck? Like, okay, all right. So this guy is really off the shits. He's really high because, in no sense or shape or form, would turning your hat backwards make you look more, let's see, not professional, but more, polished or sophisticated or what's the right word I'm looking for? Turning your hat backwards doesn't make you look more serious. There we go. It makes you look less serious. Like it just like he just knocked off a couple points of why the fuck he's here in the first place. Like, just turning that hat around, all these nervous jitters. He's jazzed up. He's jittery. He's jazzed up.
I left him to say, here, you can have this, and
You can have this, and
So you were going to come over here and say, look, do me a favor.
do me a favor. Just get your gun out of your pocket and put it by the water.
Though, just keep your hands out of your pockets unless
Oh,
you're
no,
getting
that's-
your
Oh no! I just had a couple raccoon butts in my. Oh, okay. I'm just got a crease in them.
condoms out of there.
That's fine.
Yeah, just get what you're getting and put them right on the counter.
Yeah, there's one, but it's no good.
You see how they make the sound effect just for that? They shut out everything else around it, and all you hear is fucking.
Condoms out of there.
That's fine.
Yeah, just get what you're getting and put them right on the counter.
Yeah, there's one, but it's no good.
It's like they amplified it,
I always carry it with me. It's always in my.
and I still don't see the condom. I see the $5 bill.
What you're getting and put them right on the counter.
Yeah, there's one, but it's no good.
Where?
I always.
This is money. And where's the condom at? Like, is this fucking eggs? What the fuck is this? They made a fucking. Oh shit! They made this man breakfast. What the fuck is going on here?
Carry it with me. It was always in my wallet, and I took it out of my wallet.
Like, yeah, you can grab a drink from the fridge and there's forks and shit in the drawer to the left. Made you some oatmeal. Oatmeal? Oh, thanks.
When I was in my car, and yeah.
Yeah.
No, I.
Oh yeah, he knows he's fucked. Like, cause he is. Yeah.
I honestly was gonna come here and tell her.
Oh, there it is. Thank you, cameraman. Thank you, cameraman. And Thomas Shin would hate this man. You know. That is that. I don't know if that's gator or is that snake. But it does look like a little bit of gator. But it then again, it does look like some snake skin. Just based off of what I have seen. So I'm just trying to reassure you.
I didn't want to do anything.
Right.
And tell her, you know what, you're extremely young for this.
You know what? You're extremely young for this, and you wouldn't know what to do. Let me take advantage of you, please.
You know.
So you were going to come here and tell 13-year-old Kelly that...
Oh, man, when Dells come out, fuck that, man. Chris, run.
You didn't want to do anything with her.
Oh, man, and Chris H. Chris Hansen, Chris Hansen knows that he has the dagger in him right now. And Dale coming out, is really just how would you say, it is really just the, I don't want to say icing on the cake, because I mean that's kind of basic, but it really solidifies just Chris's fucking process of fucking sticking the dagger in. Like, now he's about to turn that shit. Like, all right, he is still fumbling and fucking doing whatever the fuck he's doing, right? Thinking, looking to the right, whatever, trying to figure some shit out. I guess the meth is like not hitting right now, because he was not acting like that at first. So and then he goes for the 3-pointer in the trash and doesn't see the dick pic being slid to Chris. Like, bro, like if I'm getting questioned and nailed to the cross by somebody, like, and I know I'm in the wrong, and then somebody comes out, somebody else comes out, like, you already, to me, I would feel like the house is loaded with people and I'm surrounded, honestly. But to him, he just kept going on.
Kelly, that
oh, okay, random Dell comes out, okay, random girl boy comes out, okay.
you didn't want to do anything with her, but
really
here's some Bacardi rum.
Chris knows his drinks, man. Chris knows his alcohol. Me, I don't. I mean, I know beer. Not like different. All the what's the best beer? But like no. But I mean, I don't even know beer. Fuck. I know there's light and dark liquor. I know Hennessy. But Chris, like, if all right, so if all these drinks were weed and different strands, I'll be just like Chris. Like, I'll be like, all right, so you brought this OG Kush, and then you came with the Gorilla Glue just in case that the indica did not oversee the hybrid, so this underage female would be at a vulnerable level.
Rum and
I was actually
condom and all kind of. Did you transmit this?
I was actually. Did you transmit this photo, Chris?
Photograph?
Oh my.
Oh my. The Jesse Velez. Oh my. I didn't know I sent that one.
And
I was actually
condom and all kind of. Did you transmit this photograph?
Ew.
I sent. I sent that one.
I didn't know.
Well, actually, yeah, I did, but wow.
Wow. And they show it. Wow. Oh man, they were putting in work back then, man.
Well, actually, yeah, I did.
Because you know what's annoying?
Wow.
Putting these fucking holes in this goddamn paper to put in a binder. That shit's annoying.
I wasn't thinking of.
Alright, so how would you feel, right? Another man is showing you a relaxed picture of yourself stroking your penis, or your dick's on hard, pretty much. You're erected. You're jittery. You're jazzed up. How would you define that? Like, not even like, set the sex aside. He was looking for a father figure. But if he was looking for a father figure, why did you tell him that he was, or that you were 27 years old? Sounds like you were looking for more than a mentorship with this child. Set the sex aside. Forrest Gump Predator or some shit.
A 13-year-old girl.
I'm sorry.
You know, like, if I would have done anything like that, I would have took a shower. Like, look at me, I'm so dirty. Oh man, like, you know who would be a good tag along for him? No, he would be a good tag along for Sebastian. I'm sorry, sir. Because he would be doing all this bullshit, like, oh, wow, whoa, The
You're right. You're right. I know.
you're right. You're
He
right.
says, and we hadn't heard.
And then he says, and we haven't heard this, but he goes back to his car, retrieves a bat, and tries some sexual things.
Heard this before.
Look at me. I didn't even take a shower. If I was coming to do something like that, I would have taken a shower.
Man, you're so dirty, Chris. Man, honestly, what's really, there's really, I mean, all right, Chris, you're 26, right? Okay. You're not fat. You just have a meth habit. If you kick that before you're 30, really before you're 28, and then you live a year without doing meth, I think he would have been better, but the decoy had the new PS5 and he wanted to play some video games. I don't know. Him and Singh are on the same page. Singh just wanted to play some video games, and he's just dirty. But he could have the Chris Hansen too. I mean, he has enough hair, right? This is what I would imagine. Chris has this much hair, right? To do what the fuck he does, like he gets this trimmed down, and then he like puts the gel and shit. I don't know. I'm not white or European or anything like that. I'm island, and I'm just American. Like I'm not Jamaican though. Nothing wrong with Jamaicans. I'm just not Jamaican though. It's just when you say island, people think, oh, Jamaican man. Like no. There's more islands out there. What is the hand standing up going to do? And Chris is staring in his chest like, are you fucking kidding me with this bullshit?
That's the first thing you do.
That's the first thing you do.
26 years old, sir.
26 years old.
What's the age of the girl
I know, dude. Like I'm a very conscious type person.
you thought you were gonna come see?
Like I know. Like bro, like I know.
I really feel bad, dude. Like
I really feel bad, dude.
I mean, I don't even know how to tell you how I feel bad.
Well, you can explain by for the second time.
Now I was.
So now you go on and do this.
Oh no, okay. That I'm not giving him an excuse for it. He already knows. All right, so Dell comes out the second time. He already knows what's good. He already knows he fucked up some more. So pretty much he turns away. So Chris doesn't show him. Chris. So Chris Hansen doesn't show him. He turns away. Christopher Urban.
Now I was worried, like. So now you.
Like now you want to turn your head all of a sudden? No, like look at the shit you've done. Look at what you've done, Chris.
Go on and do this.
I'm sorry. Because I was desperate sitting at home.
I was desperate sitting at home. I ran out of meth and Steelers and Ravens.
And it's not right to do. You're right. They should have control things on those chat rooms.
Would you answer the door?
Did he push his hat up? Like, oh god. And it's not like he's balding or anything. Like he has hair. Like all he had to do was part the shit. I don't know. I don't know.
Naked. And finally, when confronted with
the chat log,
the transcripts, he admitted that it didn't look good.
He admitted that it didn't look good.
Yeah, but you did.
Yeah, but you
I
did.
did because I didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings. I didn't want somebody to be absolutely hurt, okay? And sit there and go, oh my gosh, he didn't show up. And I'm really a conscious person. I mean, look at me. I'm so dirty.
I know. Well, I tell you what's dirty is.
I'm so dirty. No, that is when. Let's see. All right, so Christopher Urban, all right, and meth, right, in the brain, right. All right. Let's see. I'm guessing. Alright, so I can't say this definitively, but alright, meth, right? I'm guessing it fucks up your brain, like chemically, right? Like chemical imbalances and stuff like that. So that's what makes, certain illnesses and moods and stuff like that, right? So my thought or thought process to this is like he could be going through like some kind of mania, like I don't know if he's bipolar or not, but he is at the tip of the iceberg right now.
This conversation
You know what?
had.
Yeah, I know. I really should not have done this. I felt absolutely.
Just don't take my blank out of your mouth till I'm
Yeah,
done.
I know.
Look, if somebody's telling me in an interview that
Look at this. Like, he knows. Like, I can only imagine if I weren't here. But no, like I can only imagine how fast his heart's beating. Like, and he's on. They call the fucking drug speed. What the? Like I don't get it. Speed. You'll think Joseph Maverick, I don't know. Fucking truck driver Predator. You'll think he's on speed. How fast he's talking, but he was on coke. Like everybody has a different reaction. Like, I don't know. Like, even with drinking, like, everybody doesn't act the same. I know I don't. So that's why I don't fucking. And if I do, my shit gonna be like this, way watered down. Fuck out of here. Like, I won't even drink it. Like, I have nothing to prove to nobody. I don't drink any of this. The most I've drank, I would say a handful. I would say like maybe like a couple bottles of Hennessy and maybe 2 bottles of Jack Daniels, and that's like in my whole life. Like, and I'm not a social drinker, so at all. Oh shit, they got the water hose. Let's see. Who the fuck is this guy? Look at that forehead, man. Shit. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, man. I have to give a shout out to this man. DVDs. Very, very underrated channel. Very cool person, man. Very cool dude. And very straightforward content. I like that.
they've got an addiction or a compulsion that led them to this situation.
Well,
To say, look, you're an adult, having recognized that, perhaps you should have done something about it before you ended up walking into this house.
Yeah, I was not fantasizing about a 13-year-old, for God's sake.
were you not? Let's see. Was he not? Ah, you remember the fucking retarded cop who couldn't fucking count his fucking counting Muhammad's money? Fucking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, $1,400. Yay! Like, what the fuck? Bruh, get back to work.
That's not right to do.
Would you ever have 2 guys all over you?
It's just like,
Just fantasy type thing. It's just so sick and contradicting. Like, I wasn't fantasizing about a 13-year-old, for God's sakes. Would you have 2 guys on top of you? Fantasy type thing.
You ended up walking into this house.
yeah, I was not fantasizing about a 13-year-old, for God's sake. That's not right to do.
Would you ever have 2 guys all over you?
It's just, like I said, fantasy type
What
things.
would you
Like I said, fantasy type thing.
do with 2?
Yeah,
What would you do with
one-
2? Like, alright, so if the guy is in to group sex and it's not a menage, wouldn't it still be a menage? Like, it's 3 people, though. I mean, for the girl it would be, but for the dude it would be kind of, like, weak. Like, I mean, I don't know. I've never, to be honest, I've never tag teamed some, like, I was close to once, almost, but it didn't feel right. And I was just like, bruh, like, this girl's a fucking throwaway. Like, you just, what the fuck? I don't know, man. I just think different. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, I mean, I'm a male. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not, you know, gonna walk into Bailey's house. But, you know, I mean, you know, once you have sex, like, I mean, honestly, it's like, I've had so much sex. It's like, not to say I've had, you know, 1,000 partners, but you can have sex. You can have a lot of sex with one person, or 4 people, or 9, or 10, but or more. Or but I'm saying, like, it's a real difference between, let me just say it bluntly, someone you're interested in and just casual sex, friend with benefits, you know. That's where I'm at right now. But I'm not really, yeah, I am single, man. Fuck that, man.
Here, and
Now, do you know that it's illegal?
I figured it had the parent. No, I didn't know that.
What was he trying to say? I figured that the parents would let me inside the house.
Wanted to hear, and
Now,
wanted to hear.
like to do
would
everything.
you ever have 2 guys all over you?
It's just like I said, fantasy type.
What
things
would
over-
you do with 2?
Yeah, it's just wanted to hear, and
Now, do you
I
know
figured
that
the
it's
parents
illegal?
had-
Do
I
you
figured it had the parent. No, I didn't know that it was illegal.
illegal to
Alright, so he scratched that sentence he was about to say, and as soon as he said legal or illegal, Chris breaks his neck. So dirty.
send this kind of
I
material
did not know that. I really
to
didn't.
somebody who you believe is underage?
I did not know that.
Oh, man.
Here's what you need.
Oh, he took that hat back off. You should keep it off, Chris. Because you look like an asshole. You're talking to an older gentleman. You're wearing a marijuana shirt. Just being realistic. And you're wearing a DEA shirt. You know, it's... The irony of it all is just fucking... You might as well be wearing, like, a Toys R Us shirt type shit. And that's the only thing you'll be missing.
You know, Chris.
Let me put on my Chris Hansen. When those fingers get posted, that's how you know Chris is going in for the kill.
Is underage?
I did not know that.
That's against the
Oh
law.
my god.
Here's what you need to know, Chris.
And here's what you need to know, Chris, is that I'm also Chris. And I have a syringe. Let's go.
And that is...
Really? Really, sir? Thanks a lot, sir.
that I'm...
Like, he's already like, oh yeah, he's oh man, he is converted to the mental fetal position mentally. Like, look at him.
Chris Hansen with Dateline.
Oh, cameraman already came out too early.
Well, you're welcome to leave and take your stuff with you. But if there's
Let me shut the hell up.
And that,
How about somebody said I sounded like I was on heroin? I was like, shit. Yo, like these comments, oh man, the out of pocket ones are.
that is that I'm.
But I love them though. I love them. Oh man, I love all my comments though, or people who comment. Man, it's you know, it's just YouTube. It's just game.
Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story that's against the law.
Oh my god.
Here's what you need to know, Chris.
Here's what you need to know, Chris.
and that is that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on people who go. Well, you're welcome to leave and take your stuff with you. But if there's anything else you'd like to say, please tell us.
Ooh, like, all right. I don't know if. Well, we all should have been there at one point in our lives. Being caught doing something red-handed. And if not, I feel bad for you because if you don't know how it feels to be caught red-handed doing something, that means you're gonna get caught red-handed doing something later in your life, and it's not gonna be a cookie jar type shit. It's gonna be this.
Not. When he left the house, I didn't know that he was on probation.
Now, when he left the house, I didn't know he was on probation. So obviously that made matters worse for his situation.
Obviously that made his situation worse.
Wait. They're blocking out the goddamn fan? The fan company was like, nah, man. Nah, not us. Not us, man. Block that shit out.
When ultimately he was arrested.
Turn around and put your hands behind your
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
back.
Please don't. Please. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Since it's your first time, or the asshole cop.
Because I really wasn't gonna do this.
Man. Like,
Turn
all
around and
right.
put your hands
So
behind your back. Please don't do this, please. Because I really wasn't gonna do this.
tell me why does this man look like a Dan? I don't know. Like,
Was arrested.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
he could if I had to guess his fucking name, he could be a Spencer, maybe a Charlie, I'm talking about first names. Roger, maybe Andy. I don't know.
Please don't do this, please. Because I really wasn't gonna
Sheriff's office.
do this. Go ahead and cuff him.
Like, why are they arresting one of their own?
Turn around and put your hands-
Like, he has the DEA hat on. Like, he's above them. What the fuck?
Behind your back. Please don't.
Oh, because he's wanted. That's why. Okay. Oh, okay.
Because I really wasn't gonna do this. Go ahead and cuff him. Sir?
Go ahead and cuff him.
What?
What?
Do you have anything illegal on you?
Do you have anything illegal on you? This is the, you know what? I'm just doing my fucking job, guy. Because he doesn't, he's confident in himself, man. He speaks on camera. He fucking, not only speaks on camera, okay, so you know how you go to work, right? Some people go to work and you can tell that they're at work because of the way they're acting. But some people are down to earth, and even at work, they're themselves. We only have one life to live, man. Be yourself, man. And to me, this man is all himself. Like, all right, since you asked nicely, we're gonna let you go. Like, yo, like,
No. Is there any drugs or anything like that?
any drugs or anything like that?
Last time you used speed?
When's the last time you used speed?
I used it
About 20 minutes ago, sir.
2 months ago, sir.
2 months usually means 2 seconds, 2 milliseconds.
Is it 2 months ago usually means 2 days or 2 hours?
I am on probation for it.
What are you on probation for?
For possession in July.
Oh man, that boom guy has a hell of a job on him, huh? Damn, yo. Like, do they still do that? I bet they still do it. I bet. Just in a different way. But, jeez.
That's the last time I used it. It's been a few months.
For possession of...
Oh, but, okay. I get, like, I'm always, like, ecstatic about the boom guy, but I get it. Because, alright, they have video... I'm pretty sure that fucking $8,000 fucking juggernaut fucking camera this man's holding on his fucking shoulder like a fucking rocket launcher in fucking Afghan is I'm pretty sure it picks up audio, but the boom picks up audio, obviously. It's just strictly for audio. So when we get the little rippling of the fucking condom or the Chris going through the papers or some shit like that, that's what I really think the boom is for. And really just to manipulate shit and maximize on the manipulation of the video, because you can add, well, I'm like fucking teaching people how to edit and shit, but you can add, you know, layers and shit and overlayer and shit like that, and so it's, you know, it's a little process, but the boom guy, man, he's putting in that work.
Meth?
Yes. Yeah, I did use an hour ago.
Oh, this is what you was trying to get rid of. And what were you trying to get rid of?
Last time I used it has been a few months.
For possession
It's the last time I used it. It's been a few months, sir.
of meth?
Yes. Yeah, I did use an hour ago.
Ooh, the Keith Williams officer.
Yeah. No, I'm not trying to get rid of it, sir.
No, I'm not trying to get rid of it, sir. You walked into the house with a meth pipe and some alcohol. It, like, just that alone would get your ass beat. You walk into my house with a meth pipe, you're getting your ass beat. Like, what is this? Like, I'll be like if he just casually just popped it out and was just like, I'm like, yeah, what kind of bong is that? Like, that's the new bongs nowadays. Like, wait, whoa. Why is that shit white or crystal? What the fuck are you doing?
I really am not.
Oh, man.
Because I have to sign up for it.
Oh, well, man. All right, so anyone who has not done crack or meth, but who has a pipe or even a water bong or anything like that, after you take a couple of hits, that shit does get, it does, get dirty, or you have to clean it after a while. I don't know how it is for meth, but I know that that's fucking sick. I know that if it was a bong or like a pipe, it wouldn't be clear. So I mean, I'm pretty sure that's really elementary at this point, in everyone's lives. Like, everyone knows what this looks like, but just to say it again, because fuck that, man.
Class, I hadn't used it since I had gotten in trouble.
Trust me, I've been on probation for marijuana, and they don't tell you to roll up a fat joint and bring it to class. Like, trust me, like they don't do that shit.
Trouble with it back in July, and I was
Reality sets in, dude.
Reality set in right when I stepped outside that door. You know what? You're right. It did. It did when you were out to go after a underage girl. You're absolutely right.
Look, yes, reality sets in right when I stepped out my front door.
You're right.
You're right.
It did.
Yeah, it did.
And
you're exactly right. That's where
No,
the crime occurred.
No,
The minute you stepped out your front door,
And the only-
you were headed toward having to meet with a 13-year-old girl to have sex.
And
with.
the only
That's
thi-
where the crime occurred.
Christopher Urban pleaded not guilty and is currently scheduled for a jury trial. Yay. Wait, I thought this was fucking Ann Curry. Like, yo, Ann Curry, like, on like, broadcasting, telling these pedals, get in the goddamn van. Get in the goddamn van. No, but she does look like Ann Curry, though. Oh, man, and she's young, too. Look, you could have been, you done fucked up, Chris. Get your stupid ass in the bus.
Wanna meet up, baby?
So have you ever been
You want to meet up, baby? So you ever been?
Touching your legs, your breasts, slowly. I'd tear your little. I wish you would
I tear your little ass.
here. Play with my.
We'll see.
Oh.